What's going on, guys? OddManMC back at you with another episode here in Minecraft, and today we're going to talk about chains. Now, if you're like me, you've been waiting for 1.16 to drop officially for a while. We've been waiting for servers to update, plugins to update. We're still waiting on that at this point, but it's here, and we can actually touch it, and it's fantastic. So, my favorite thing about 1.16, besides Blackstone, you guys know how much I like Blackstone if you've been watching my videos, is chains. Chains add so much for aesthetic, and go check out my previous chains episode if you would like to see more in my odds build series. But today, this is going to be in Today in Minecraft just to show you guys some more stuff. But first, how do you craft it? To craft it, what you're going to need is 2 iron nuggets and 1 iron ingot. So if you have an iron farm, you're ready to go. But if not, chains are going to be a little expensive off the top at first. But what you're going to do is you're going to put them in a crafting table and then put the iron nugget or iron ingot in the middle, and then you got your chain. And chains can be used in all kinds of things. Let's see what we can use them for. So the first thing you can use chains for is, of course, their intended purposes. Hanging them from ceilings, from posts, just to create lamp posts, or even just chains on the ceiling, like a dungeon or something. Mumbo's done something really cool in his video today. Go check his video out around his nether portal. He's hung them with that. But this is something that I thought was really cool. This is kind of a play on, I think, Scar's design of lamp posts. And instead of using nether brick fencing here, you're just using chains, and I think it's a little different. I think it really has to fit within a certain type of build, but I think this would work really cool. And then here it is just with the iron bar. I really like it. It's a cool aesthetic build. I'm so happy they added chains. So we talked about using them in their intended purpose of just hanging from the ceiling with a lantern under them, of course, but you know, we're using the soul fire lanterns. But the other thing that I think you could use them for, while still using them for their purpose of hanging them from the ceiling, is to create a head collage. They can blow in the wind and create music. I'm kidding. But if you are on a server or anything that has player heads and you are collecting your teammates' heads on the server, you could easily hang them from the ceiling. Watch out, guys. I'm coming for you. The thing that you can use them for is just to add some depth to the build. I really like building with Blackstone. I like the wall designs that we were able to do and just the contrast between the different blocks, and just adding a chain in front of a light source. I think I would use sea lanterns, but I just decided to use glowstone in here because it's a little easier for people to get in the nether at first, versus sea lanterns you have to get an ocean monument or something like that. But again, it just adds a little bit. It breaks up the distance between the Blackstone and the stairs, and it just kind of gives you a little interesting build. And finally, if you guys have ever seen the older houses with the older toilets, they have a pull chain to flush it. So you could easily build something like this to where you have a toilet and you can flush it. Of course, this is just aesthetic builds, and I'm just thinking about anybody who likes to build full-scale houses or to add a bunch of realism to their builds. I think this is a fantastic thing to add, and I think you guys could definitely use it if you're building in that time period where they used actual pull chains for flushing the toilet. And that's all the time I have for you today, guys. If you have any builds that you are planning on using chains for, drop them down below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to see what you guys are doing. If you have a channel name where you're also doing builds with this kind of stuff, drop it down below. I'm happy to stop by and check it out, and maybe drop a like and subscribe if I enjoy seeing your content. So on that note, if you guys like the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and always remember the most important thing is to be odd and wash your hands. Seriously, we just got done using the toilet. Peace, guys.